YouTube, it's your boy, it's Carter TV, back with a little story for y'all. I'm gonna tell you about a quick story about this couple from the Bronx. Boy, his name was Jose, and a girl name was Cynthia. They dated after high school for about 3 years. During the 3 years, it was good, but Cynthia, she actually cheated about 2 years of the relationship. She was cheating on Jose with guys that didn't match Jose's character. Jose was one of the 9-to-5 guys. He was all about his lady at home, and they had a crib together. After high school, Jose had a real good job working at Con Edison, making good money, and he was taking care of Cynthia. Cynthia had a job too. The first year, it was a good relationship. They were doing trips and shit. They was planning the future. He was making investment moves. He was also teaching her things she didn't know, like how to drive, how to cook certain foods, or how to look into investments. He was basically, molding this girl. You know what I'm saying? And after the first year, she started meeting other guys at her job, and she worked at a hotel. She was like the receptionist at the hotel. She kept meeting all these different type of dudes, from thugs to drug dealers to pimps. She was meeting a lot of dudes. You know what I'm saying? And she was getting involved with these guys and everything. So some nights she won't even come home from work. She would stay at the hotel, telling her, Jose, I'm getting overtime, this and that and the third. And Jose was just like, after a while, he started to question shit. He showed up at the hotel where she worked at, said she was getting overtime. So showing up there, she called. This is how it happened. This is how it all played out. She called about an hour beforehand. Like, I want to say she called. She was getting off at 7. She called about 6 o'clock. Hey, I'm doing overtime. So that was the first time. Like the 5th time she did it, he took his car keys and he went to the hotel where she worked, and he waited for the phone call because it kind of became a habit of her doing it, especially on certain days. So he started to pick up on it. So he went to the hotel. Exactly at 6 o'clock, he's sitting in the parking lot. He looking at his watch. She calls, hey, babe, I'm doing overtime. And he's watching her through the window because where he was parked at, he could see the receptionist and everybody coming in and out. And the one particular dude walked in. She saw him. She looked around, gave him a kiss. Told the girl at the receptionist desk, "Oh, I'm out," basically. And he peeped game, so he went in right behind the dude. When he seen the dude, he seen him hugged up. He ran in right behind the dude. The receptionist at the desk knew who he was, so he covered his face up. He had a mask on with his hoodie up. And he fake made a reservation saying I'll be back. No, what he had told the receptionist, like, oh, my girl's upstairs. She got the room for me. He made up some room. She checked it. She was like, oh, yeah, go ahead, go straight upstairs, whatever. And he ends up going upstairs, and he found out, because they jumped in the elevator before he got there. He waited to see where the elevator landed on, and it landed on the 7th floor. So he got in the elevator. He went to the 7th floor, and he got off the elevator. They was down a hall, and he peeked them. He walking, they kissing and hugging up right in front of him. She can't believe his shit. His own girl, a whole year, right? So they go in the room, and he get the room number. Take a picture of the room number, this and that and the third. He go back down in his car, and he sent her the picture, like, this is why you staying all these overtimes. He sent a picture of the room door, and she look at the phone like, what the fuck? She come to the door and see that nobody's there. So what he did was, he got to the crib, he packed her shit, left her shit on the street. You gotta go. So she come home, her shit on the floor, like on the curb, like in front of the door. She like, what's this? You gotta go. You been cheating on me with somebody, you gotta go. She like, oh, I wasn't cheating on you, I was at work. No, I saw you. He pulled out a picture of boy leaving the hotel that morning, kissing and hugging up. That's you. She was speechless. She didn't know what the fuck to say. She ends up taking her shit. You got to fucking go. Anything else you need, let me know where you at. I'll bring it to you. But you got to get the fuck out of here. I don't want no cheating ass bitch. Called out her name in the whole line. Oh, this and third. She tried to make an excuse for it. Nope, not hearing it. He slammed the door in her face, packed her shit up. She went to her mother's crib. Her mother was like, you can't stay here. You know what I mean? Once you moved out, but you got to figure something out. The mother basically didn't want her there. Mother wanted to, you got a good man. Why would you do such thing? Da da da. So she ends up going back to the Jose crib to try to make up with him. Jose ends up taking her back. For the first 6 months, the relationship was okay. She was back on doing her regular deeds, and then she met another dude. This dude was a drug dealer. He was a killer, and he wanted her, and he got her. What she did this time was she got another job somewhere else. She didn't tell Jose for like the first 2 months of the job. She got another job. And this job was where the drug dealer also worked at. He was a drug dealer. He was in the streets, and he also had a job. It was at a local Walmart and overnights. So he was like, you want to do overnights or something? Like, you coming home, all types of mornings, like, what's going on? He's like, she was like, basically, I got a new job at Walmart, this and that and the third. She was like, why you really just now telling me this? She's like, it slipped my mind. I forgot. I was doing a lot of, making money so I can get back to where we was, Christmas was coming up around that time. And she wanted to really show him, like, yo, I'm here for you. Like, I'm here. It's the brand new me. So he was like, where Walmart at? She was like, Long Island. She was like, oh, all right, cool. So the first week, he didn't think nothing of it. He ends up going to the Walmart. She knows she worked overnights. So one particular night, he's texting her. She's not texting back all day. She didn't text back all day. She came home the next morning. Oh, why you didn't text me? My phone was dead. She like, my phone was dead. Okay. Don't you got a charger in your car? Like, she like, yeah, but I was too tired to put it on. Okay. So he shrugged it off. Okay, whatever. Now he felt like she was going back to her cheating phase. See what I'm saying? She felt like she was going back in her cheating phase. So she was like, I gotta work tonight. I'm gonna just get some sleep. So he ends up going to work, and she ends up going to sleep for about a good 3 hours. Phone is fully charged. She called boy up. Boy come through. They fucking in the bed. She knew what time he was coming home, right? So right before, about good 5 minutes before he got home, she told boy, you gotta hurry and get the fuck up out of here. My man's coming home. So he like, oh, nah, I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get put out, none of that. Plus, you still living with your mother. I ain't doing that shit. You got to go. So she quickly kicked him out the back door of the crib. And the boyfriend was coming right in through the front door. So he knew something was off. You know what I mean? He noticed certain shit in the crib was moved around. The dude that she was fucking took one of his beers. And he knew how much beers he had. Because he knows she don't drink beer. So she like, who was here? She was like, oh, my brother stopped by. Oh, your brother stopped by. Your brother drink beer? She was like, yeah. And he was like, you're lying, because all the times your brother been here, he ain't never drink a beer. So he caught that, right? Then he noticed the bed was a little messy, and it had a scent to it. It had a little weed scent, and he knows she don't smoke, and neither does he. So he kind of like, all right, I'm going to just go freshen up and get some sleep. She was like, yeah, I got to get ready for work, stuttering. So boy dipped out. She ends up getting ready for work, and she like, honestly, I wasn't doing nothing, babe. So he's coming out the shower. I was like, I didn't say you did anything. You got a guilty conscience? She like, nah, you came in here like if I did something. No, I was just asking. We're good. Gave her a kiss. He went to go put some clothes on and get ready for bed. She went to work. Instead of him going to sleep, he got dressed. He watched her pulled off, got dressed, jumped in his V and followed her. On her way to work, she picked boy up. Get in the car. They kissing and hugging. On the way to work, they get to the Walmart. They in the parking lot. He parked at a distance where he could see the car. Right? He parked at a distance and he see them. They fucking in the car. Boop, 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 boop. Fucking in the car. She get out. They go to work. So it's the second time she done cheated. Right? The second time they fucked in the car. Boom. So he furious. He like, the fuck, this bitch cheating on me again. So boom. He tell her about it. She's like, no, I wasn't cheating on you. This and that, third. He like, I swear you was cheating on me. I swear you was cheating on me. Now, what made her get caught the second time is because of boy. Boy was so like into her. He was a drug dealer. He wanted to kill a boyfriend for her. He wanted to kill a boyfriend for her. He was like, I'll kill this nigga for you. I'll kill this nigga for you. Da 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 da. He pulled up at the Walmart the next morning, and he see them coming out together holding hands. And he's sitting right in front of her car like, so what's going on now? She quickly jumped back like, oh, it was nothing. We were just friends. Come get your shit. Come get your shit. That's it. I'm through. She like, wait, babe, wait. She was like, what you like? The side dude, like, what you mean? Wait, like, this is my bitch anyway, nigga. You fuck up out of here, da da da. Boy got on his face, nigga. I'll kill you, nigga. I'll kill you, nigga. He like, boy, I ain't gonna die for no girl, bro. You can have her. At the end of the day, she ain't worth it to me. So she kind of felt some type of way, like, oh, what you mean? Nah, come get your shit. So she came to the crib when he was at work, and the boyfriend basically just fucked the crib up. He vandalized the crib. They took her shit. She got up out of there. About a month in the relationship with the boy, she couldn't do it. The mother didn't really want her there. The boy was sleeping on a bunk bed. He had all this foreign shit, but it didn't match his lifestyle. And she just wasn't happy with him. So she decided to go back to Jose. Jose takes her in for the second time. Now, the third time and the final time, Jose was just like, I can't do it. She was cheating, and she got caught having sex with 2 men in the crib. She got caught having sex with 2 men in the crib. Jose shrugged it off. He shrugged it off. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say nothing. She thought it was okay. He didn't say nothing. Jose ends up meeting a young lady and falling in love with this young lady. The girl asked him, was he in a relationship? He said no. Practicing. He basically said, I'm moving out of my mom's crib and I'm looking for my own as of right now, which is, he ends up finding the crib the following day. And the girlfriend at home, right, she started to notice like he hasn't been home like that. Like, she been the only one there. So she been having dudes come in and out doing her. And I guess when she wasn't home, he would come and he would take all his stuff out. He'd leave whatever he went there, but he'll take his clothes, watch, anything of his, manually his, he took it out the crib. So one day she came home and didn't see that all his shit was gone. So she's like, what the fuck? She called his phone and he was like, oh, I moved out. I'm good on you. I'm good on you. I'm done. Don't call my phone no more, nothing. So she heard another girl on the other line go, babe, who's that? He go, this is a nobody calling me. And he banged me. Shorty was furious. She was mad. She was hurt. He left her without saying a fucking word. So Jose was on his work one day, and she's with her new boo, and she now has a son now. She has a son now, and she's with 2 dudes. One of the bros, they see Jose, they jump out on him. Da 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 da, you the reason this and that. And they tried to kill him right then and there. They tried to kill him over some jealousy shit. But Jose's new girlfriend was a cop, and she was meeting Jose where he was going, and she just so happened to pull up at the same time. She see that the boy was jumping him. She backed out. This is the police, stop. One of them had a knife. He dropped it and ran. The other one, he backs out his gun. She opened fire and killed a dude. So the ex-girlfriend ends up picking up the knife and charging her. She ends up shooting the girl in the shoulder, not really wounding her. So the girl get a case on her now, trying to attack an officer. She had an ACS case. She lost her son, all because Jose left her and she was hurt and she didn't know how to deal with it. Jose did a smart thing. He left her. Didn't say nothing. He didn't argue with her. Caught you cheating 3 times. I'm done. I am done. And he moved on with his life. He had 2 kids with this girl. They doing good. And they living their best life, man. It's your boy Carter TV, and I'm out.